Another video in my, I guess, series I've kind of started on the plug-in units that I have in my collection for the Tektronix Type 500 oscilloscopes from the 50s and 60s. And in this video we're going to do a little bit of an overview of the Type 53C plug-in unit, which I believe was the predecessor of the more common and later Type CA dual trace plug-in. According to what I've been able to find out, this plug-in was originally offered in 1954 and discontinued in 59. I got this one in 1986, and I believe it was most likely originally in my 531 oscilloscope, which is a 1956 edition of that scope. So this plug-in unit would fit right into that era. Unfortunately, at some point before I got it, someone has robbed a bunch of tubes out of it, so I've never had it in working order. As you can see, there's several tubes here missing, and another tube missing there, and I don't think there's any missing on the bottom. I'm not sure, without looking for photos of an intact unit, if there's supposed to be a tube shield on many of these ones. You can see that the sockets have provisions for a tube shield, and where some of them, other ones do not. So looking at the controls for this, it's a dual trace plug-in unit. It uses the PL259 input connectors, otherwise known as UHF connector. You have two identical channels here with the vertical positioning on the red inside knob, and then it has AC/DC coupling, either normal or inverted. This has your sensitivity control, volts per centimeter, and then the calibrated or variable pot setting. And then here we have operating mode A, B, chopped, and alternate. Alright, not much more I can show on this one other than some of the construction. A lot of variable capacitors in here to adjust the attenuator networks. Some other pot settings. Alright, next I have found the catalog pages from the Tektronix equipment catalog that show some of the specs for this. Here is a online PDF of the catalog page from Tektronix from what it says is 1955 to 58, showing this Type 53C plug-in unit. And we can look at some of the specifications for it here. And on the next page we see the list price of $275. So $275 in the late 1950s. Quite a bit of money in today's money. Well, there you have it, an overview of the late 1950s Tektronix Type 53C dual trace plug-in unit. Unfortunately, I couldn't demonstrate its operation due to a few missing tubes. Maybe at some other time I can either borrow the tubes out of something else I have that match this and see if it works. Talk to you later.